class. So how are you today, class? Great that you're all good today. So we are now on autumn, and our topic for today is all about street dance. So it sounds familiar, right? Yes, so sooner or later, we will learn more about it. So before we start our discussion proper for today, we will have some activity. So kindly please listen carefully as I will give you my instructions prior to our activity. Okay, so I will group you into 5 groups consisting 6 to 7 members. Then I will show here different pictures of the various Philippine street dances, and you are tasked to describe and to recognize some of the street dances. The more you get to describe, the more points you will get. So is that clear? Good. So we'll now start.
3, 2,
So street dance. What is street dance? Street dance is an umbrella term for a large number of social dance styles such as break dancing, popping, locking, house dance, walking, and more. Social dance styles have many accompanying steps and foundations created organically from our culture, a movement in time, a way of life influenced by natural social interaction. Street dance. We don't answer the question, what is street dance? There's a list of fun street dance facts, the history of street dance, and some street dance moves to try it in a little once. What is street dance? Street dance is a type of dance genre that came to being outside the traditional dance studio. Street dance is often performed in open and outdoor spaces such as streets, dance parties, and parks. History of street dance. Street dance is a vernacular dance. This means that it is developed naturally as a part of the culture of the time. Vernacular dances are usually interpretive and social by nature, meaning they encourage interaction with their audience and are a product of their surrounding. An example of a vernacular dance is breakdancing, which was created in the 1970s in New York City. Street dance is a term that covers lots of different social dance styles, and the eclectic nature of the style has given way to new vocabulary such as pumping, locking, cramping, and the waving. Street dance was once used as an expression of resistance and cultural identity outside the mainstream. The energetic nature of street dance makes it popular with children on a variety of levels as an art form, a competitive activity, or for physical exercise. That's why many schools are introducing street dance to their physical activity curriculum. Interest in street dance has surged during the last 5 years due to the use of street dance to sell products on television and in music videos. Many children are inspired by the talent shows which focus on this genre of dance. Take a look at the video below to see a clip of the television show of Alicia Street Dance Stars. Okay? Good, so there are street dance genres. So as the history of street dance refers to all dances that were born and developed in public places and clubs. There are many dances that are classed as street dance that may surprise you. Street dance is often split into old school and new school. Old school street dances are tap dancing, locking, popping, and break dancing. In new school, there is hip-hop, house, and techno. Key features of street dance. Movements can be initiated and isolated to specific body parts. For example, hips or shoulders, with movements having sharp changes of direction and focus. the torso is reacting to the music. Accented beats and syncopated rhythms are paired with strong, sharp constructions of the center of the body and other parts such as the elbows. There's a strong relationship between different layers of music production, which in turn denotes various movements dynamics. To learn more about dynamics in dance, you need to read here. The ground is important. Downward stress, grounded movements, and quick. Short steps are interspersed with long, smooth steps. There are even still held position or freezes between. Most street dance moves have a lot of strength and power behind them. This is normally gained by the dancer taking the floor up in terms of the energy traveling to their body. Street dance moves and glossy. Here we look at some famous street dance moves and keywords you will come across when teaching street dance. First is the accentuation. It is the emphasis added to certain movements in a dance or performance. Next is the backspin. A power move where you are bowled up and spinning on your back. Next is the body and arm waves. Moving your body or arms in a way that makes it look like a wave is passing through them. Next is the contraction. The movement of muscles that is required to move different parts of your body. Next is the crazy legs. A leg-orientated dance moves where legs and feet are moved very quickly. Next is the down rock. An element of break dancing where your hands and feet are on the floor. Next is the footwork. A style of street dance involving fast movement of your feet with accompanying twist and turns originating in Chicago. Next is the freezes. Stopping all body motion often in an interesting or cleverly balanced way. Next is the glides and slides. A group of foot movements that try to create the illusion that you are moving smoothly across the floor or that your legs are walking while your body is moving in an expected direction. Michael Jackson, like how Michael Jackson's moonwalk is a famous backslide. Next is the hip-hop, a variety of dance styles that usually involve hip-hop music, breakdancing, and breakdancing. Next is the isolations, the snappy rhythmic movements of separate body. Philippines has dozens of festivals and most styles have their own in addition to the national ones. Filipino hospitality is legendary at no time it is more in evidence than the festival body. Here's a list of the ones you should keep a lookout when planning your vacation activities. You will try to cover each festival more extensively in individual articles. So most festivals in the Philippines are religious in origin. But nowadays, the religious component is usually secondary to the general spirit of celebration. First is the Quiapo procession of Black Nazarene, date 9th in January. The procession and the accompanying feast of the Black Nazarene takes place every year on 9th on January. It is usually the single largest festival of the year in the Philippines, and thousands of devotees come to the district of Quiapo to take in part of the procession to commemorate the transfer of the Black Nazarene image or the translation from Intramuros to Quiapo Church. Next is the Ati-Atihan. Date is 3rd Sunday of January. The Ati-Atihan Festival is a feast held in honor of the Santo Niño held annually in January, concluding on 3rd Sunday in the town of Calibo, Aklan. It is the wildest among Philippine fiestas, considered as the mother of all Philippine festivals. Celebrants paint their faces with black suit and wear bright, outlandish costumes as they dance in revelry during the last 3 days of this 2-week-long festival. Catholics and non-Catholics alike observe this special day with processions, parades, dancing, and merry-making. Next is the Sinulog, day 3rd Sunday of January. The Sinulog is an annual festival held on the 3rd Sunday of January in Cebu City, Philippines. The festival honors the child Jesus known as the San Niño, the Holy Child, patron of the city of Cebu. It is a dance ritual that commemorates the Cebuano people's pagan origin and their acceptance of Christianity. The festival features a street parade with participants in bright-colored costumes, dancing to the rhythm of drums, trumpets, and drums. Next is the Ninagyang, the 4th Sunday of January. The Ninagyang is a religious and cultural festival in Iloilo City, Philippines, held in the 4th Sunday of January. It is held both to honor the Santo Niño and to celebrate the arrival of Malay settlers and the subsequent settling of the island by the Atis. The Ninagyang was voted as the best tourism event for 2006 to 2008 by the Association of Tourism Officers in the Philippines. Next is the Panagbenga, date February. Panagbenga is a month-long annual flower festival occurring in Baguio. The festival, held during the month of February, was created as a tribute to the city's flowers and as a way to rise up from the devastation of the 1990 Luzon earthquake. The festival includes floats that are decorated with flowers unlike those used in Pasadena's Rose Parade. The festival is also includes street dancing, presented by dancers clad in flower-inspired costumes that is inspired by the Benyan and Ibaloy dance and a celebration that came from Cordillera region. Next is the Kaamulan, date 28 February to 1st of March. The Kaamulan Festival is a Bukidnon ethnic cultural festival that takes place from the last week of February to the first week of March. Kaamulan, from the Binukid word amul, to gather, is an indigenous Bukidnon term for a gathering for any purpose. It can mean a datukship ritual, a wedding ceremony, a Thanksgiving festival during harvest time, a peace pact, or any number of days together. The festival is held in Malaybalay City from the second half of February to March 10, the anniversary date of the foundation of Bukidnon as a province in 1917. To celebrate the culture and tradition of the 7 ethnic tribal groups, the Bukidnon Higay Nun, Talaandig, Manubo, Matigsalog, Tigwahanon, and Omayamnon that originally inhabited the province. It is the only ethnic festival in the Philippines. Next is the Moriones, date Holy Week. The Moriones is an annual festival during Holy Week on the island of Marinduque, Philippines. The Moriones are men and women in costumes and masks replicating the garb of biblical Roman soldiers as interpreted by local folks. Morion means mask or visor. As a part of medieval Roman armor which covers the face. The Moriones or Morianon tradition has inspired the creation of other festivals in the Philippines, where cultural practices or folk history is turned into street festivals. Next is the Malildu or the Kutud Lintin rites. Date is Good Friday. Every year on Good Friday or the Friday before Easter or so, penitents, mostly men but with an occasional women, are taken to a rice field in the barrio of San Pedro Catud, 3 kilometers or 2 miles from the proper city of San Fernando, Pampanga, and nailed to a cross using 2-inch or 5 centimeters stainless steel nails that have been soaked in alcohol to disinfect them. The penitents are taken down when they feel cleansed of their sin. Other penitents flagellate themselves using bamboo sticks tied to a rope. Turumba, date between April and May. Every year during the months of April and May, the people of Pakil in the province of Laguna celebrates the Turumba Festival. It commemorates the 7 sorrows of the Blessed Virgin Mary. It is held 7 times each year between the months of April and May. First is held on the Friday before Palm Sunday and the last falls of Pentecost Sunday. The Flores de Mayo, date 1st May to 31st of May. Flores de Mayo is a Catholic festival held in the Philippines in a month of May. It lasts for a month and it is held in honor of the Virgin Mary. The Santa Cruzan is a parade held on the last day of Flores de Mayo in honor of Reina Elena. Next is the Santa Cruzan, day 31st of May. Santa Cruzan is the queen of Maytime festivals. It is an Havana procession in commemoration of Saint Helena's finding of the cross. Saint Helena was the mother of Constantine the Great. The procession, however, differs from other religious processions in that it does not parade the usual images of the patron saints. Instead, biblical and historical characters are presented by the local people dressed in appropriate costumes. Next is the Carabao. Date 14 May to 15th May. Beginning May 14th, the people of Pulilan in Bulacan Province, San Isidro in Nueva Ecija Province, and Anguno in Rizal Province celebrate for 2 days. On the first day, farmers pay homage to the beast of the burden, which is the farmer's best friend, the lowly carabao. These animals are very important for the farmers because they help till the land. Farmers brush their carabao skin until it is sleek and skinny. Then the carabaos are decorated with ribbons and attached to the carts. In the afternoon, farmers lead their carabaos to the church square to be part of the procession. At the church, the carabaos kneel for their blessings. On the second day, the carabaos compete in a friendly race. Next is the Pahiyas. Date is 15th May. Lucban celebrates the Pahiyas festival in honor of the patron saint of farmers, or the Saint Isidro, Santo Isidro. This festival showcases a street of houses which are adorned with fruits, vegetables, agricultural products, handicrafts, and keeping. A rice-made decoration which afterwards can be eaten grilled or fried. Then the houses are judged and the best one is proclaimed the winner. Next is the Obando Fertility Rites. Date is 17th May to 19th May. Santa Clarang Pinoy, Pinong-Pino, ang pangako ko ay ganito. Pagdating ko sa Obando, sasayaw ang panang ko. The Obando Fertility Rites are a Filipino dance ritual. Every year during the month of May, to the tune of musical instruments made out of bamboo materials, the men and women and the children of Obando, Bulacan, Philippines wear traditional dance costumes to dance on the streets, followed by the images of the patron saints San Pascual Bailon or the Saint Pascal, Santa Clara or the Saint Clare, and the Nostra Senora di Salambao or the Our Lady of Salambao. While singing the song Santa Clara Pinong-Pino, the feast days or the dance festivals are held for 3 consecutive days. May 17 for Saint Pascal, May 18 for Saint Clare, and May 19 for the Our Lady of Salambao. What makes the Obando Fiesta unique among the Philippine festivals is the dance performed in the streets by the childless women. Next is the Pintados. Date is 29th of June. The Pintados Kasadyaan Festival is a merry-making event lasting a whole month, highlights of which include the Leyte Kasadyaan Festival of Festivals, the Pintados Festival Ritual Dance Presentation, and the Pagrayhak Grand Parade. These festivals are said to have begun from the feast of the Señor Santo Niño, held every June 29. The Leyteños celebrate a religious festival in a unique and colorful way. Since the Visayans are experienced in the art of body tattooing, men and women are fond of tattooing themselves. Next is the Kadayawan, day 3rd week of August. The Kadayawan Festival is an annual festival of the city of Davao in the Philippines. Its name derives from the friendly greeting Madayaw, from the Davaoenyo word Dayaw, meaning good, valuable, superior, or beautiful. The festival is a celebration of life, a thanksgiving for the gifts of nature, the wealth of culture, and the bounties of the harvest and serenity of living. Next is the Pinafrancia Fluvial, day 3rd, Saturday and Sunday of September. The Piña Francia Festival in Naga City, Camarines Sur, Bicol region. During the festivities, people attend church services, followed by parades on the streets, fireworks, and feasting. The ninth day, usually falling on the third Saturday of September, is marked by a fluvial procession. The image of the Virgin Mary is carried on a barge which is trailed by thousands of devotees in boats gliding alongside. People who line the riverbanks shout "Viva la Virgen" as the Virgin passes by. Next is the Masquerade. Day 3rd weekend nearest to 19th October. The Masquerade Festival is a week-long festival held each year in Bacolod City, the capital of Negros Occidental Province. The festival features a dance competition where people from all walks and life troop to the streets to see colorfully masked dancers gyrating the rhythm of Latin musical beats in a display of mastery, gravity, coordination, and stamina. The word mascara has a double meaning. First is its fusion of English word mas or mani and cara, the Spanish word of face of masquerade, becomes a mass of faces. And these faces have to be smiling to project the Bacolod already known in the late 70s as the City of Smiles. Next is the Lanzones. Date is 25th of October. Each year, there is a Lanzones, a small grape-sized tropical fruit festival held in October. This week-long festival is one of the more colorful events in the Philippines. The Lanzones Festival is celebrating its 13th anniversary on October 2009. Next is Day Gigantes. Date is in 23rd November. Angono celebrates the Gigantes Festival, which coincides with the feast of Saint Clement, the patron saint of Angono. Gigantes Festival is now promoted as tourism-generating event in the country. This attracts numerous tourists from all over the world. The Gigantes are made with paper mache. Gigantes measures 4 to 5 feet in a diameter and 10 to 12 feet in height. Traditionally, it began in the last century of Angono was a Spanish hacienda. This Gigantes was influenced by the Mexican art form of paper mache brought by the Spanish priests to the Philippines. Next is the Giant Lanterns. Date December, Saturday before Christmas Eve. The Giant Lanterns Festival is an annual festival held in December, Saturday before Christmas Eve. In the city of San Fernando in the Philippines, the festival features a competition of giant lanterns. Because of the popularity of the festival, the city has been nicknamed the Christmas capital of the Philippines. Next is the Misa de Gallo, date 16th December to 25th December. Traditionally, Christmas Day in the Philippines is ushered in by the 9-day dawn masses that start on December 16. As the Misa de Gallo, Roster's Mass in the traditional Spanish and in the Filipino, Simbang Gabi or the Night Mass. This savannah of masses is the most important Filipino Christmas tradition.